on, goats. Let's go. It's time to start buying hay again. The pasture's eaten down, and the goats were starting to get hungry. They're still pretty fat. They look good. But I bought 2 square bales to tide me over till I can run down the road and get a round bale at a much better price. Good news, I have eggs. I found eggs. I've been mostly searching this barn where a couple of our wild hens hang out. But I found them in our newer barn, the one over here. And they were in a hay manger, basically. So I have all these eggs. I'm giving them to the pigs. I have no idea how old they are. And the pigs just will crunch right into those eggs and devour them. Bree will be tickled that I found where they've been laying eggs. I've been searching everywhere, but I just never thought to check that stall. Now I'm down here under the house. This is where we have 1,000 jars of old canned food that was left here by the lady who lived here before us. And I'm gonna start this job today. I know it's not a job I'll finish today because it's such a big job. I'm gonna be sorting through these jars. Some of them we definitely wanna keep because they're a great resource to can in the future. But others have rims on them and they're really almost impossible to get off when they're rusted on. So some of those will end up having to be trashed because if you can't get the rims off, that's that. And then others were never meant to be canned in, like this looks like a juice jar. So we won't be keeping any of those. If we can empty them, we can recycle them. The reason we're so excited about this space is that this is going to be one of our primary food storage areas. And we can't really efficiently store food down here till we get all this cleaned out. The stuff I've found in here, I've found bottles of sauerkraut that are probably 15 years old. No, I'm not going to eat them. We're not going to feed it to our animals. Honestly, they probably were awesome. And some of them might be good. But there is a risk for botulism. I don't know, but I have a feeling most of these were not canned in pressure canners. So what I am doing with the food is I'm composting it, but outside the garden, like in the orchard area, where it won't be in direct contact with food that we'll be eating in the coming years. I've got these 2 runs of shelf, mostly empty. These are jars that I know I can pop those lids off and dump that food out so I can recycle the jars. This, I can't imagine that being anything other than a giant tub of lard. I'm dumping some of this out, just spreading it out in the orchard out here. There's jar after jar of grape juice with whole grapes in there. And then I've got a whole pile of jars to recycle here. And then back here I have a pile of jars that are going to the dump. I'm taking a small load because I have to pick up the kids in just a little bit from an activity that Bree is staying at. All right, I got all the kids from this homeschool activity and we are headed home. Y'all ready?
Yeah, but not all, okay, just
these.
Yeah, just 3 because we have one over in at school.
One more. 2 more. Let's roll. We're home. What just happened, Joy?
I just lost a tooth.
Show us your teeth. Oh my goodness, you're missing teeth everywhere. What happened? It just came out where we were driving?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I pulled it out. Why is it taking that? That's so...
Ooh, it's a rainy, chilly day outside.
It is.
Yes, it is.
I pulled it Dad, look at me.
It's not chilly in here though. It's nice and warm in here.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna finish this video here on 2 indoor homesteading updates. The first one is this amazing chili sauce. And I'm gonna cut back right now to when I made this sauce. It was about a month ago.
Mom, what?
So these are hot lava peppers.
See them. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna throw a ring on here, and this is gonna be packed. And okay, so I made the sauce, I put it in a jar, I put it in my pantry at room temperature to ferment. This still has this beautiful red color. If you store it in the light too much, it can lose some of its color. This stuff turned out so good. It is so hot and sweet and almost smoky. Some of the fire came out of it with fermenting, but it still burns. And when I eat it, I just want more.
My snake has a hole in it, and can you help me do surgery with it?
Your snake has a hole in it and you want to do surgery? Here's the snake on its hospital bed. It's a rattlesnake. Alright, it's as good as new. Alright, there you go. The other indoor homesteading update, something I'm real excited about. In the refrigerator, behind this giant pot of pork stock. I'm trying to cure some bacon. Right here, this has my dates on it, 11/11. The earliest I would take it out would be the 18th, 6 days or 10 days, 11/21. It's 2.5% sodium chloride, that's salt, and it has a little sugar and pepper in it. I've actually been trying to learn more about butchering pigs. I've butchered hogs in the past, and I have even cut them up, and I've made hams, I've made some cured meats. I really want to learn the subtleties of this stuff though, and do a really fine job on the hogs that we have coming up. So I'm looking at some different classes I can take. I've actually been watching Lumna Acres and their videos with hand-hewn farms, and really enjoying just the details and subtlety that they bring out. I'll link one of their videos I've been watching on bacon below this video. Al at Lumna Acres, we enjoy his channel. We don't really watch it, but we like it and see that he's putting this really good quality content out on the internet, and we're learning from it. Once that pork belly is done absorbing that salt mix so that you have a pretty even 2.5% salt throughout the bacon, I'll take it out of there and I'm gonna put it in my pig cooker down the hill, and I'll modify it to make it into a cold smoker. And we'll smoke it for a few days and we'll have it ready in time for Thanksgiving, honestly, and I'm really, really excited. Well, folks, thanks for joining us today for this short little video from our homestead, and we will see you quite soon. Goodbye.